Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm pleased to be joined by Adil from ScopeTel. Adil, we've spoken many times before. ScopeTel is part of the North Telecom Group, but you're primarily involved in the VSAT services for the oil and gas sector. How is the sector performing at the moment?
Well, comparatively to last year, I think we have seen some pickup in terms of the activities itself within the oil and gas industry. Primarily that's because obviously the oil price has been rising up steadily over the past 1 year. So with that, the oil and gas players in the market are increasing their activities. With that, the requirement for the communication to support these activities, especially on the upstream oil and gas exploration drilling, goes up together with it.
Now, what are the trends affecting the oil and gas sector? Because it's not just oil price, is it? There's plenty of other trends that must affect it.
Obviously, not only the oil price, obviously technology, I would say challenges is there. Obviously for ScopeTel being the VSAT, we are providing just like one type of services. Obviously in the market itself, there are a lot of other services, whether it's radio services, whether it's fiber optic, those are among the areas. We consider that as a technological challenges. So for the VSAT network itself, trying to find ways to come up with a solution which is cost effective enough to support the requirement of the customers. Not only in terms of technology, because for me personally, we are not selling the hardware itself, we are providing services, meaning that the hardware, the airtime, the satellite services, and also the support. So all of this has its own cost components. Technology is one of them, obviously the satellite airtime is one of them. Another key factor is the human resources itself. So for ScopeTel, for the past 1 year, what we've been trying to do is trying to optimize our manpower services in terms of enhancing their technology, in terms of their knowledge and capabilities to support, in line with the advancement in technology itself.
Now, it's not just about price, but satellite has always been viewed as expensive. But that's a myth now, isn't it? It's comparable with other technologies. So surely in remote areas, VSAT is the only way forward.
True. Even like you said, very remote areas, there's really not much of other options when it comes to providing services. It's always been primarily VSAT. But the set of customers that we have nowadays, even though they understand that generally they would say yes, VSAT comparatively bit or bandwidth rate compared to other technology, obviously slightly on the higher side, but the price has been going down. Obviously, technology helps. Better technology allows us to put out bigger bandwidth at a lower cost. That obviously helps, and their understanding itself. I mean, our set of customers understand that in order for them to have the VSAT services, it does not come cheap. But what's important for them is reliability of the services, meaning that when we can provide good services to them, that's the most key important thing. For the oil and gas industry, the telecommunication cost is just a small fraction of the overall cost that they have to spend looking for oil. So, but then again, the impact of the communication itself, let's say the VSAT, if it fails, the cost in terms of the lost revenue for them is a lot more. So that's why they don't mind spending a little bit more, but support and reliability must be there.
So moving forward, how do you educate the oil and gas sector?
How to educate? Well, right now we are, obviously for ScopeTel ourselves, we are coming up with new technologies, trying to update our customers in terms of the new advancement in terms of what's available in the market right now for VSAT technology. Obviously some of them are stuck in the old days, older technologies, so is engagement with them, doing seminars or even just a very casual type of engagement, maybe over meetings, over coffee for instance, just talking about what's new in the industry.
Adil, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.